Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. This is new. This is new. Yeah, it's fine. This is good. That's good. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Oh. Oh. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. I love this. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Okay. That would be like, ooh. Like here. Which of the two made-up worlds, damn it, which of the two made-up words below is most appealing to you? Occuboinkle or Scrumtush? Occuboinkle. I want Occuboinkle. This one. Like a mix of Occuboinkle and Scrumtush. Occuboink, like this much. Like this much. Please, don't adjust the slider. I will not adjust the slider. Stanley thought, where is everyone? As no one was around, Stanley proceeded to turn on Star Citizen and joined his friend of Eladriels to play. I said, Stanley, turn on Star Citizen. Stanley got on the game and didn't complain. I can't stream the game. It doesn't work. I mean, it worked once, but I don't think it's going to work again because it didn't work last time. I need a better computer. Send me money for a better computer, okay? That's the solution to the problem. I need a better computer. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, it is currently 6:07. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What time? What is time anyway? No. Stanley, stop complaining and turn on the game. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? There are lots of things that I keep secret. Help. Yes, I will help. Will you come back to visit me? Yes, always. The Stanley Parable 2. Begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Fascinating. Okay. Which is door 430?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have to press this one 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
20 times, you say? Oh, 1, 2, wait, I gotta get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
50 whole clicks? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, I said 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 and 417. Okay, 417, 417. 20 clicks, 417. 417, 417. 417, 417. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
A few times? Okay, how many is a few? Probe, how many is a few? Tell me. How many is a few? 37, 37, 37.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Okay, 415. 415. 415. 415. That's 16. 415. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, back to door number 437.
Yes. 437. 437. 437. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yes.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. 417. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How do I climb? How do I can't climb. I can't climb. I can.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Wow! 416. 416. 416. 416.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Yeah! Whoop. That's not the copy machine. 415. I mean, copy machine. Copy 415 machine.
Finish it off, Stanley.
Yeah!
Few clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Oh, that was awesome. That was great. That was awesome. That was honestly perfect. I feel so good now. Bloop. Bleep, bloop, bleep. Bleep, bloop, bloop. By the way, I have edited 2 videos. Yesterday, I finished my BeamNG video, and the day before, not the day before, and today I finished my Alien Isolation video. So I have 2 videos coming up.
When Stanley came to a set of 2,
I want to.
Left.
Yes, I actually want to do this. I want to try something. I've heard about the glitch, and I want to try it. Or a bug. Oh yeah. Oh right, I forgot. I need to find one more. Where's the last one? Nearby a fireplace. Fireplace? Fireplace. We need more planks. Fireplace. Oh, I see. Oh, I actually do have to go to the boss. To the boss's office. Broom closet, thanks.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yes, this again, please. Say the same stuff again.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes. I want to take shit. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay, can I click this? No, I cannot. Can I open this? I cannot open this. Fireplace, okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
45.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I want to find the figure.
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's supposed to be here somewhere. The Stanley doll, the Stanley figurine. Can I actually exit still? I cannot. Maybe it's here somewhere. Actually, I would hear it, right? It would make a sound. Oh, there it is.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Aww. No achievement. Aww. Aww. I put so much effort into finding these.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. I want to try something.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I think you climb on this somehow. You can climb on this? No, it's not this one. I think it's the next one.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Or is it here? It might be. Oh, it might be here. Yes? Oh my god. I got it. I'm down here now.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
Yes.
Always more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
What a nice title.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
That was awesome. Worth it. Worth it. That was worth it. Okay, let me click on the computer. I still don't know if that's actually a thing. There, that one. No idea. But I want to click the other one. Oh.
Stanley, I'm sorry. I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Okay, narrator. Yes, we're here. When Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, remember that? Oh, good times. Good times. This is empty. Where are the stiggly figglies? The fickly wigglies. Where are they?
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Can you
Back
find
then, we
them?
had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
I need the last one. I need the last great stiggly figgly wiggly, piggly wiggly. Give it to me. 7 out of 6. Oh! Oh my god. Am I flying? I'm floating. Can I come back here and get like 8 or 9 or 10 even? Oh, it's over. Executive bathroom.
And here was a second Stanlerine.
Oh!
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
8 out of 6. Oh, yes.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini-Stan? Can you remember?
Oh shit. Tryharder J. How you doing? The stairs or the warehouse? Warehouse. I think it was the warehouse. I think I found it in the warehouse.
No. The warehouse was the 4th place you found a Figanley.
Damn it.
3rd. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they?
Yes.
You know what? If the warehouse feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Give it to me. 9 out of 6. Heck yeah. I need more. I need more figurines. Stanley Wigglies.
Let's see, what came next?
An apple?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, actually.
I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
It didn't happen. I have no recollection of this. 10 out of 6. Oh, what's behind door number 2? Nothing. It's an apple. Awesome.
This was the 5th mini-Stan, and this one was really something special. It was by the red and blue doors. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Show it to me. Oh my god. That's beautiful. It's mini stand number 5. Best boy, the narrator.
takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Give me that. 11 out of 6. This game is kind of nice. This game kind of cool. Ooh. This is weird. This feels weird. Ooh, yes.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here behind the boss's office. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Give it here. 12 out of 6. Beat that. Can you get more than 12 out of 6 Stanley figurines? I don't think so. I'm in the present. Oh.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment.
Oh, that's
Nothing
weird.
left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
No! Oh.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay. Heck yeah. Oh my god, 13 out of 6?
The back of the boss's office, I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
I want more figurines. I want to watch that video again.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Oh, that was so nice.
Yes, I love that video.
Oh, what does this say? Can I... Does that say anything? That might say something. But I can't read it.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
That's a good room. 5 out of 5. 10 out of 5. 5 out of 10.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
What if I do go this way? I kind of have to go this way. Let's go back to the toilet.
This was our second Figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Collect them all. Can you find them all? Yes. Oh, yes. I remember this. This is from the expo. Yes, yes. Oh, can I jump again? Please allow me to jump again.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on.
Oh.
I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Oh, I want to jump again. Oh.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Left or right? Or it doesn't matter, okay. 27. This is my office.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Yeah, I wasted all of my jumps.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
The intro. Please let me watch the intro again.
I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
No.
I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
I refuse.
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oi. Do I have to watch the intro again? Please no. Okay. We're still here? We're still here. Everything's still here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, the ribbon. Oh! It reset. God damn it. Are you serious? I have to do this in one sitting? Maybe it does nothing. This probably does nothing. This is probably one of those things that you keep pursuing, that you keep pressing, but it does actually nothing. Do I pick up the bucket? No, let's leave the bucket. Let's escape. I want to escape.
Two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Escape. Escape.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The figurine fan club is gone.
Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Piss corner. Psst. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I press on this one? Nope. Can I enter this room? Yes. Oh wait, yeah, right, I forgot. This actually does nothing. This does nothing. I forgot. Two, 8, 4, 5.
Manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Woo. I'm not rude. I'm nice. You're rude. No, yeah, R2.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Escape.
Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What if I had the bucket here? I gotta try that next time.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. I want to die. Give me the violent death.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
If only I had my bucket. Bucket! Oh yeah, I remember.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye, life.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Ooh. Yes. I remember. I have played this before. I remember everything.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh yeah, there might be new artwork here, since this is the Ultra Deluxe edition. The super awesome, amazing edition. Warzone? Huh? Alien Development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. Oh yeah, that's great. It's too jokey on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. I mean, that would have been kind of cool, actually. I didn't even see this the first time. Money? Okay, I have seen these bits before, these rooms. Oh! There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks, and goodbye. I mean... A question brought forth by the intense passion of my soul. Am I, Stanley? You spying on me? I don't... Will the game feature capybaras? Okay, let's get out of here. I want to go here with my bucket. Although this looks different. This looks different. What is this place? Some things kind of look different. Beep. Does it do it when I'm close? Say it. Say what was it? Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Ooh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Bloop.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
I'd rather die.
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Stanley has died. Stanley has fucking died. There you go, okay. I thought I broke the game. Let's do it again, but with the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's click on all the computers, see? This one's at 2 now, out of 5. Click it. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. Give me the bouquet.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did it. I want to do the exact same thing again, but with my bucket.
Was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Can I press on it? Nope.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
All hail the bucket.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Everything's fine, everything's good. Let's escape with the bouquet.
Walk straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
No. I'm clutching my bucket tightly.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
We got this, bucket. We got this. Let's go. Let's go. He's not saying anything this time.
As the machine worked,
There you go, okay.
and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
No, it's not.
Sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
No. We like this bucket.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Only the bucket? Imagine it actually just killed us now. The bucket parable.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh, it actually is different. Oh, that's awesome. The bouquet. Welcome. Well, the bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Yes. Yes, I will. Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? I will do whatever the bucket commands me to do.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
So many buckets! Oh. What's over there? 25 buckets, a photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. That is more than 25. That is more than 25. Let's actually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 524, 525, 526. That's how many buckets there are. Who came up with this? Who did this? A bucket with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death for attempting it. Just for attempting it. Crazy. This is crazy. Ew, what kind of shit bucket is this? Inferno bucket, a replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains no one can control a bucket. The stress bucket. An analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance, vulnerability, size and strength of the bucket. Coping strength. Coping strategy equals holes. Yes. Rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy. Rest and relaxation. Stress equals the level of the water in the bucket. It's actually not bad. The stress bucket presented without commentary. Cave drawing. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Thank you, bucket. Thank you, bucket, for your services. The hanging bucket. There it is. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitability, is for our own good. Oh. Do I kill myself? Yes, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Will I drop down here? Oh my god, I touched it. I touched the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Oh no.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Stanley has died, but the bucket lives. That was great. That was awesome. Oh my god. That was awesome. Do I do one more? I mean, I kind of have to. Yeah, I have to fill my computer. I have to do it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I gotta do it. I gotta touch the computer 5 times. I want to see what happens. I have to see it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think the next one is in the office. The boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Can I click it? Can I click it? Please, please, please. Yes! Okay. Can I go back? No, I can't. Well, let's do it again.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Hot dog. This game is awesome. I can't actually go back up, can I? I can.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
How far back can I actually go? Can I go back to my office?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay, let's go back down.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I know, I'm very creative. I am a creative person. Ah, yes.
This time, Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Of course. I want to go back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I wonder what it is. Imagine it's something completely else. Something completely different. I see. It's the boss's office. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No,
I need more time to process.
Importance.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay. I don't have 7 emojis, 7 TV. I don't have it enabled. The way to enable it is you have to sign into OBS with your account, but that's not how I do it. I enter my stream key, and yeah, that's how I do it. And that's why I can't have 7 TV.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
Weak.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I will go up again. 100%. Spooky corridor. Or elevator. I think it's elevator. Okay, he doesn't say anything anymore. I think it's over. I think we've stressed it enough.
You know what? I've just thought of something.
It's actually...
Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Welcome back.
I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, yes.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Oh?
Oh, good, we're here.
Oh? New content? How am I? I am warm. I'm sweaty. How are you, Jacket Anderson?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, heck yeah, salad. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. Heck yeah, I love salad. I'm so happy that I have this salad. How we did it. The pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. Is this actually new content, or was this in the original as well? An evening with world peace, baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Tonight, live on stage. What's that over there? The main, the process, the myth. Oh, it's the man, not the main. Whoopsie. The parable. I want to go in here. World's first sentient machine. I am world's first sentient machine. Sam, how you doing? You know how to build the pyramids, but you won't tell us. Well, that's just rude. That's just rude. Do you not have a fan or AC? I do have a fan, but I don't want you to hear it because it would just go the entire time. And I don't have AC, sadly. I don't have it. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. You're fine. It's nice.
Are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Hey, what do my notes say? Break a leg, champ. Oh. This is a story. Stanley, me, Dad, age 6. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Hey, Tiger. That's you, Jack Anderson. You're the Tiger. And what's this? Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your co-workers. Your cow-workers. What does that say? An unforgiving account of UPS as well as downs. Oh, ups and... of ups and downs. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. UPS, heck yeah. My favorite delivery service. Ooh, I'm nervous. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Ahem. See, I'm so glad that I gave my game audio that compressor. Your ears would have exploded. Just as mine just did. Holy shit, that was loud. Oh god, I gotta click on the computer one more time.
Was following
or twice.
Stanley. He
What is
was
that?
sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I can't see them. Okay, click on that one. Oh my god, they all have that. Hi, how you doing, One Hit Maddie? Welcome to the stream. We're playing the Stanley Parable. Okay, only one more after this. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, please. Input received. Okay, one more, and then we get some secrets. It's not loud enough. It has to be. It is way too loud. The end is never the end is never the all. Hail the button. You love this game? Heck yeah! I haven't played it. I have played it before, but I've only ever played it for the first time like a couple of weeks ago. This is awesome. I got it for free on the Epic Game Store, and then I had to buy it because the Epic version was only the original game, and this is the super awesome Deluxe edition. Have you taken the bucket out of the window near your office? Wait, I mean, there's this bucket. Is there another bucket? Is there a second bucket? Is there a secret bucket? Oh, you mean that on the pedestal? Yeah, of course. Do I take it for this one? Do I take it? Do I take it? You're gonna take a bath. All right, Sam. Do I take this bucket? I've pretty much done all the endings with the bucket. I'm gonna take it anyway.
Good old bucket.
Good old
Just
bucket.
Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
On his right, yes, exactly.
The correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I love this bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket is never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, I haven't killed myself with the bucket yet. I want to see what happens if I kill myself with the bucket.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What if I jump down without being on the cargo lift? What happens now?
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
How deeply touching. Okay. What happens now? I hope the last computer is here somewhere.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You mean the mind controller? Yeah, I did that at the beginning of the stream. Wait, why is this a left? Why is this a left turn? This is not supposed to be a left turn, it's supposed to be a right turn. Yeah, I jumped down, and then it gave me the song. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Yeah, that was awesome. Wait, why was that a left? Has it always been a left? No, it hasn't. Everything's weird now. Huh? I haven't. Oh, I haven't done that. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do that. You're right. Beep. Do you know where the last computer is, though?
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I need that last computer. The last one is in your... Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just gonna jump down and kill myself and then... and then I can get it.
One was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Broom closet.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours.
Damn it.
But alas, no stickers.
I want more stickers.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright, alright. It's not this one again, right? No. What's the purpose of this room? You can go in the elevator, but it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, it does play a nice song.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Damn it.
Crushed by the weight of the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket?
It's a troll. Okay.
Was the bucket?
So there's no secret ending.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. Do it with the bucket. Okay, that sounded very wrong. Do it with the bucket. Heck yeah. Alright.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Here we are. Do I turn on the lights first? I want to turn on the lights first. I don't want to be in complete darkness.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I wouldn't know.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette, that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Oh my god.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
No, I'm scared.
It unsettled
Oh god.
him deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
This is amazing. I love this
Two of them
game.
waited for a very long time.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Oh, there it is. You're right. Now what? Something's happening. Oh, it's very bright. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Oh shit, we died. Uh-oh. Do I click all of them? Yes. I gotta touch all of them. Gotta touch all of them. Wait, they come back. Shit, they come back. Oh no. Good luck clicking them all. Oh shit. Well, I got most of them. Oh no. Okay, mouse and keyboard time. Oh shit, I tabbed out of the game. What the fuck did I do? Ahem. Am I stuck here forever? Oh no. Uh-oh. Help. Push the buttons. Push the buttons. Okay, I have to restart myself. God damn it. Do I quit or do I just begin the game again? I think I have to quit, right? I quit. Okay, let's quit. Begin the game. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Ah, I can just press it again. Ah, I see, I see. No, don't close it, don't close it. I have pretty much... I mean, I haven't seen all the endings, but I kind of want to move on to Fallout 3. Ooh, Maddie, I don't think you'd like that, would you? Are there any other cool endings? I've gotten the confusion ending. Have I gotten that with a bucket? I don't think you can get that with a bucket. Fallout 3 times. You would be happy about that jacket. What else? What else can I do with a bucket? What else can you do with a bucket in the Stanley Parable? Can I put it on my head? The game show What's a Bucket? Yes. I have. The tractor is a bucket. The tractor is a bucket. We've branded the hell out of Stanley Parable. Yeah, we have. Pretty much all of the VODs are live now too, I think. All on the VOD channel. I think we've got like 7 or 8 episodes. No, I haven't. That's... Yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah, you're right.
Co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Phone call.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps a good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
Yes, they can.
He chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bucket, 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 bucket.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
It's not even dark.
Once again, obeyed blindly.
This one's dark. The bucket knows. The bucket knows all.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Yes, bucket. I'll do it. Let's be happy together, bucket.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Oh, my bucket.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
427B. B stands for bucket. Hello, bucket. Bucket, I'm home. This is so much nicer than the one with my alleged wife. This apartment rocks. This honestly looks so good. Tiny little kitchen area. I just my. Okay. Bucket, there you are. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press Y. Take me to work with you. Okay, bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Bucket, come here. Barbara Bucket, come here. Press A to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Bucket, come here. Back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
We're gonna play Minecraft all together. Oh, I need a server first. Bucket, come here. Don't listen to the loud man. Press X to go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Give me the bucket. Press B to ignore anyone except life. What? In your life except for me. Bucket.
Sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Bucket! You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press D-pad left to go back home. Jack is
I
rich.
suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Bucket. Press A to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying?
Bucket, come here.
Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
No, it's my
I
life.
feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket.
To go home to work to home to work to home.
Oh no, I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
The bucket. Are we about to fuck a bucket? Oh, hell yeah.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No, it's my bucket. No, this is my bucket. It's my bucket. No, close your eyes. Okay. It's my bucket. It's my bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. No, it's my bucket. Go away. For always. It'll for always be my bucket. Oh. This is different. This is very different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Give me the bucket. Or, give me the bucket.
The embrace of an old friend, a weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Where on earth am I? This looks very different. Let's do this ending and then move on to Fallout 3, but still, I want to see what this is all about. Bucket?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Do I? I'm not so sure about that anymore. Into the boss's office and then out of it, but doesn't lock the door?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
In and out quickly, okay. But you do mean the office and not like this, right? Okay. So I go in and then immediately out again.
Stepping in.
Did I break the game? Did I just break the game? Did you just make me break the game? Oh, I can walk back down. Did we just break the game? Can I take a piece? I've got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. It's meant to happen. Oh, I'm confused. Where do I go now? Oh, help me. What now? This feels like I broke the game. This just feels like I broke the game. Huh? Okay, I'll go. New content. Oh. It's darkness. It's complete darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh? You are now leaving. Is this a secret? This feels like a secret. I would never have come up with that myself. This does feel like a secret. Thank goodness I have my bucket. Floor 760. Okay, escape pod bay, sure. Can I go down? No, I can't. This is crazy. It's weird when he's not speaking to me. The narrator. 57. 58. Come here, bucket. I'll protect you. It is kind of creepy when he's not talking, because he's always talking, and now he's not saying a word. 59. Escape pod launch bay. Escape. Oh god. Yeah, this isn't dark at all. Oh? Oh? Escape pod? Guys. Bucket. Oh! Bucket! I love you, Bucket. Oh my god. Shh, shh. You're safe. You're safe. No, no, don't cry. Don't cry. You're safe with me. I'll see you on the other side, okay? Okay, Bucket? Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. So let's go, Bucket. You go first. Don't worry. I'm right behind you. Don't worry. I'll take the next one. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see ya. Just you go on without me. That was kind of depressing. Oh my god. Is the bucket still there?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I gotta touch it.
Go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh! No! No, no, no. 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 Bucket. Bucket. Where is it? Where's the bucket? Tell me. You must tell me. You must tell me where the bucket is. Where's my bucket? Where's my bucket? Bucket, bucket, bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Left?
open doors,
Right?
he entered the door on his left.
Where's the bucket? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Remember the skip button with all the... Yes, I do. I do remember that. But that's the new content. I gotta play a lot more. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? That's a good end point for the stream. You know what? That's a good cliffhanger. So I gotta get back to the sand, but how do I get back there? Because it's the new content. How do I get back to the content that I've already played? It's the new Deluxe content. Huh? I gotta figure that one out. I have to figure that one out. My heart is racing. I need my bucket back. I want my bucket back, bucket back, bucket back. I want my bucket back, bucket back, bucket back. It should unlock again if you remember right. Okay. I mean, it wasn't there. Wait, is it here? It's not here, is it? I don't think it is. Nah, it's not here. It's been so long since you've played it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I do the same thing again, just I can't.
Here's the door.
Okay, I just did it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go get my bucket. I want my bucket back. And then we're playing Fallout 3. I want my bucket back, bucket back, bucket back. I want my bucket back, bucket back, bucket back. All hail the bucket. Okay, this is supposed to be the door for the new content. Bucket! Bucket! Okay, it's just this again, isn't it? Can I go down this time? I cannot. Okay, let's walk all the way back up again, and then I take the escape pod, and then I will be reunited with my bucket. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Makes sense to me. So, Jack Anderson, how was leg day? I hope you legged it up. Did you leg it up? It wasn't leg day? Okay. Okay. Leg day was yesterday. Did you go leg digging yesterday? Did you leg it up yesterday? 59. It was painful as usual. Escape. Escape. That is such an obscure ending, though. Running into the office and then back out again. I'm exiting this place to be reunited with my bucket. Upper body was today and was also painful. God damn it! Dag nabbit! Okay, let's see if the extra content is unlocked.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
Okay, we got it. We got it back. We've got it back. Crisis averted. Bucket has returned. We can leave now. We can end the Stanley Parable stream. The bucket has returned. It's back that way as well. Replacement bucket, heck yes. Oh yes. We got a bucket. That's great. This makes me very happy. Alright. I'm recording an outro for the VOD people. Thank you, VOD people, for watching the Stanley Parable, however manyth episode this is. Probably like the 8th, 9th, or 10th. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. All hail the bucket and the button. All hail the bucket. Oh! But yes, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.